Welcome to the news service of Safira Radio. Today is Sunday, June 11th. It's the 162nd day of the year. We would like to extend our best wishes to the name day celebrants, Felix and Jan.
The topic of today's teaching in the early Christian church is healing. The sermon is based on the 9th chapter of the Gospel of Matthew, verses 9 to 26. It discusses the connection between God and our illnesses, as well as the ways of prayer. Is it worth trusting God in difficult times? What role does mercy play? Find out more on the church's website at www.christiansimpeland.com.
Now let's move on to the historical calendar. In Poland, in the year 1965, the premiere of the film Somersault, directed by Tadeusz Komwicki, took place.
Meanwhile, in the year 2000, on the main market square in Krakow, around 2,000 trumpeters performed the Hejnal Mariaki at noon, setting a Guinness World Record.
In world events, in the year 1042, Constantine IX Monomachus became the Byzantine emperor.
On June 11, 1937, the American comedy film A Day at the Races, directed by Sam Wood and starring the Marx Brothers, had its premiere.
Birthday calendar. In 1939, Johann Schultz, a German Lutheran clergyman, theologian, philosopher, and mathematician, was born. He was a professor of mathematics and friend of Immanuel Kant.
On June 11, 1839, Stanislaw Rotwand was born. He was an active social activist and philanthropist. He participated in the establishment of the Museum of Industry and Agriculture, as well as the Museum of Crafts and Applied Arts in Warsaw.
News. In the last week, Lutherans in Poland celebrated the Gustav Adolf Relief. The holiday commemorates the assistance provided to the evangelicals by King Gustav Adolf in the 17th century.
In June, other Christian denominations in Poland also celebrate their holidays. The Old Catholic Mariavite Church celebrates the Feast of the Nativity of St. John the Baptist and the Feast of the Apostles Peter, and the Orthodox Church celebrates All Saints' Sunday. Following that, they begin the Apostles' Fast, which ends on the day of remembrance of the Apostles Peter and Paul.
The latest issue of Zwiastun Ewangeliki has been released. In the newspaper, you can read about how God reveals himself anew and in different ways each time. Pastor Lucas Gass highlights the role of disabled individuals in the life of the parish. The magazine also discusses topics such as confirmation, adoption, and fair trade.
Spain. The National Prayer Breakfast took place in Madrid. It was organized by evangelical churches in Spain. Politicians and evangelical leaders attended the event to pray for the country and its leaders.
In Germany, the Jesus Conference in Cuxhaven was held. This year's edition gathered over 1,400 participants. Meetings and workshops were held under the theme of how to navigate through crisis. The tradition of these meetings has been going on for 30 years.
USA. The Christian and Missionary Alliance denomination approved the ordination of women. The decision was supported by over 60% of delegates, although there were also voices of criticism. President John Stumbo emphasized the need for mutual respect and dialogue on this matter. The alliance encompasses around 2,000 churches in the United States.
Poland. On June 18th, a special concert will take place at Castle Square in Warsaw. The event will be a Thanksgiving celebration for freedom and peaceful transformations inspired by the message of Pope John Paul II. Over 100 performers will participate in this unique musical spectacle.
Did you know who invented sunglasses? It was the inhabitants of the Arctic. The first glasses were made of walrus bone and reindeer antlers. They were designed to protect the eyes from sunlight and snow. The goggles had small slits, allowing only horizontal eye movement.
That's all for today in the news service of Safira Radio. We wish you a good Sunday and a blessed week.